Arena. And the question for you, Delegate Krizek, if you and other local members of the General Assembly are dead set against it and labor is against it, why is the Alexandria City Council still for it? Have you talked to them?
Well, I'm a Fairfax County representative. I represent Fairfax County. I don't represent any of Alexandria City. And so I don't have those kinds of conversations. I have conversations with my local leaders, the supervisors. We have supervisors in Fairfax County. But I don't, it's funny that Brian mentioned back in the day, and I remember that too, when Jack Kent Cooke wanted to have the Redskins play there, and that was, much bigger arena and everything. And I remember there was Patsy Ticer was the mayor at the time, and she was dead set against it. And she ended up becoming a senator in the General Assembly for many, many years, and she's since passed away. But she was a wonderful leader in the community, and I do remember that period of time. But, normally with big public works projects, we have years of public engagement. You get to have public hearings, and this is, I think, one of the reasons these kinds of big deals get this blowback from the community is because the community is not involved in it, in the process. And that's why I'd like to see the governor come and hold a public forum in Alexandria. But I am not.
But that's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen, and I'm not supportive. I'm not going to support it, and I really can't speak for the Alexandria folks. But I do think that they're trying to find ways to alter their tax base and to be able to make it so that they don't have to.
85% of the budget in Alexandria is based on real estate taxes, and they want to diversify.
In the last minute or so, we have Democratic majorities in both chambers passed a lot of your party's priorities, increasing the minimum wage, more investment in childhood education, rejoining the multi-state regional greenhouse gas initiative, RGGI. Of course, we're still awaiting the fate of many of those bills, but were there any priorities of yours that did not make it out of the General Assembly?
Oh, that's a good question. I thought you were going to ask me which bills I'm worried that the governor's going to veto, and I was going to say, I don't think I better tell you that.
Don't give me any advice.
But I've been working, there was a number of budget amendments that I had that I got some partial monies. One of them was to create a fund to help mobile home parks to be able to, the residents to be able to buy the park.
Excuse me for interrupting.
Yeah.
I think we only have like 30 seconds left. Are you satisfied with the Metro decisions being made? Did the governor ever come around with the right money for Metro? Your community depends on that line down there.
Well, we have $149 million over the biennium. Remember, this is a 2-year budget for the Metro. And I think, and from what I understand, the governor has not been against that. So
okay, good.
He started with
all the time we
are going to end on a
Well, thank you very much. It's been an honor.